Christmas Eve, 1945. The Sodder family was peacefully sleeping in their home in West Virginia. Suddenly, at 1 a.m, the house went up in flames. The parents and 4 kids managed to get out, but 5 other kids were still trapped inside the burning house. Thing is, when the fire was finally put out, their bodies were nowhere to be found. So, where did the 5 Sodder kids disappear to? And what about those creepy calls that kept coming to the house before the tragedy? George and Jenny Sodder were Italian immigrants who moved to America chasing a better life. They had 10 kids and lived in a 2-story house in the town of Fayetteville. George worked as a truck driver and was known for his anti-fascist views, which made him a target for criticism during wartime. A few months before the fire, the family started getting weird threats. Some unknown guy kept saying their house would burn down and their kids would vanish because of George's political stance. On December 23, 1945, the kids went to bed after celebrating Christmas. At 12:30 a.m., a stranger called the house. A woman's voice asked for someone the family didn't even know, and in the background, there was laughter and music. Jenny hung up and went back to sleep. Half an hour later, she woke up to the smell of smoke. The house was already on fire. George and Jenny managed to get 4 of the younger kids out, but the stairs to the second floor were engulfed in flames. 5 kids, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were stuck upstairs. By the time the firefighters arrived, the fire had already destroyed most of the house. But here's the weirdest part. No human remains were found in the ashes. Experts said that at that temperature, there should have been something left of the kids. George noticed that the phone lines were cut, and his trucks wouldn't start, even though they were working fine the day before. Neighbors claimed they saw some strange guy hanging around the house before the fire, and one witness swore they saw the kids in a passing car the morning after the blaze. The police quickly claimed the kids died in the fire and closed the case, but the Sodder family didn't give up. They hired a private detective and put up a huge billboard with photos of the missing kids. For years, they got calls from people saying they'd seen the kids in different states. In 1968, the family received a photo of a man with the caption, "Louis Sodder," but experts couldn't confirm it was their son. The main theory is that the kids were kidnapped by people tied to the Italian mafia because of the father's anti-fascist views. George Sodder passed away in 1969, never learning the truth about his kids. Jenny kept searching until her death in 1989. The house where the fire happened was torn down, but every Christmas, someone still leaves flowers at the site. What really went down that December night in 1945? Were the kids kidnapped? Are they still alive today? Or will we never uncover the truth about one of America's most mysterious unsolved cases?